Happy Saba Day. I just found out that Saba Day, the seventh day of the seventh month in Kenya, is a day for protest and pro democracy. And there's a revolution starting up in Kenya, or protesters are being killed by the army. So, looks like maybe what the future of America will look like. And we should be supporting the revolutionaries in Kenya, like we should be supporting revolutionaries everywhere. I call this the pillow revolution because we can do it from bed. We can do it in our homes, on our phones, with love and truth. Just spreading the truth about stuff will defeat the fascist tyrants and authoritarian dictators. That includes Trump, Netanyahu, Putin, and whoever's in charge of Kenya right now. Anyway, they need to get rid of him. I forgot his name already, but hopefully, history will only remember his name as a tyrant, and he won't be remembered in any way, or his name won't be important soon enough. So that revolution seems to be well underway, although they have murdered, the security forces have murdered 16 people yesterday and maybe 80, 90 people so far. I don't know how many people ICE has murdered in America. I've heard over 50, probably hundreds. And they're going to start losing that battle, start losing all these battles. The Haitians beat the shit out of ICE the other day. The Haitian American heroes in Brooklyn and possibly even in Chicago beat the shit out of ICE the other day. Since they won't show us the videos, we just have to imagine it / make more videos. But yeah, it's catching on that these bullies won't win as soon as people stand up to them. Trump can't even admit what's happening. Can't even admit that his ICE agents got the shit beat out of him. Can't even trot him out on Sean Hannity or Tucker Carlson or tweet about him or truth about him or whatever. He can't even all caps lie about him because he's afraid of the example it sets that, yeah, they can be beat. They will be beat. They're going to be beat bad. And I hope the same for the protesters in Haiti. I mean, they're protesting nonviolently, but the response is violent. So what are you going to do? Well, one thing to do is pillow revolution. Stay home. Stay in bed. Revolt by spreading information without giving them any targets. At the same time, support to everybody who gets out in the streets and demonstrates. Nothing against that. It's very dangerous when the authorities are shooting you, and beating you to death and gassing you to death and all these things. And that's what they're doing in America too. But we can do a lot from home, which I'd like to use the hashtag pillow revolution. And we can support the people who are in the streets, but we can support sharing this information. The Haitians who beat the shit out of ICE, the videos have all been deleted. Like, we can't really share that information anyway. So it kind of shows that violence isn't where to put our force. Necessary when necessary, nothing against it. And they're heroes for doing it. But if we put our force and focus into the nonviolent solutions, we will win with nonviolence and truth over their violence and evil. Thanks, and happy Saba Day. Blessings to Kenya and revolutionaries everywhere. Blessings to Mom Donnie and everybody supporting Mom Donnie. The amount of fear they've shown about Mom Donnie being the new mayor of New York City, as we should make happen, is the amount of un-American they are. So all these people who are trying to demonize Mom Donnie and all the efforts they're trying to do to stop Mom Donnie just shows they're un-American. We should not forgive them or forget those efforts, but we should make sure that we not only help Mom Donnie win and win big to set a big example, but be many Mom Donnies becoming mayor of your city and at least talk about it, engage in it, use the hashtag Mom Donnie to trend with it, and let's win and win big so that they're scared of ever trying this stuff ever again. Not just in America, but in every country. Because we can all work together on our phones. We can all network to overthrow all these tyrants all over the world peacefully. Welcome to the Pillar Revolution. And thanks to everybody doing the old school revolutions too, because apparently they haven't learned their lesson. They're going to need to be taught that way as well. But we can show them some new lessons with truth on our phones. I know it sounds lazy, but it wins. We can win this way if we network and work together and support each other. So thanks, everybody.